We've had another sticker come into the channel too. This is a channel that is extremely interesting. Kevin from New Zealand, Machine NZ. Kevin's currently working on the David Kurzel hit and miss engine. This engine absolutely fascinates me, and one day I'd really like to have a crack at making one, but I've really got to improve my skills before I have a crack at that. There's a lot. I've seen the plans for the engine on the internet, and man, oh man, it's a big build. It's there's a lot in it. Like, I studied the plans a little bit and it was way over my head to start with, and it still is in a big way. But I give Kevin 100%. He's doing a fantastic job, and it looks a masterpiece. Kevin also included a lovely little letter in with a sticker, which I truly appreciate, Kev. Yeah, it means a lot, mate. So guys, please go, and you've probably seen Kevin anyway, but please go and check out Machine NZ. He's got an awesome laser printer too, or laser cutter. That is a cracker machine. Yeah, I like one of those too. You've got all the things I'd like, Kev. You want to do a swap? Sure, we can swap something. I'll put you down here, mate. You're in some really good company there. Tom, Fred, Prezzo, all these guys. That that fills over half the door now. Check that out. Maybe when we're starting on this bastard. Oh dear, I never thought I would have got this many stickers, I can tell you. So anyway, thanks very much, Kev. I really appreciate that, mate. It means a lot. I know, it's time to move on to the next component, which is the end caps. So I've gone ahead and made one already, so I knew what I was doing, because it has this japanned type piece in here where a seal, well, it's not actually rubber lip seal. I can't pronounce the word they use, the type of seal it is. If I remember, I'll put that word up on the screen, because I'm bugging if I know what it is. And I'll show you on the plan here of what it is. A close up of this part and the picture you get to make it off. So it actually turned out a lot easier than what I thought to make. And this one actually worked out pretty darn good. So, got to be happy with that. I'll show you, spinning you around, have a look at this plan here. I don't know if we're focusing very well there, but this is what we got. So in here is where the 1¼ by 32 TPI thread is. It's got like a trepanned section out of there, where, say, the end of the pulley, where the pulley will seal into, and same with the actual spindle. In a part of the spindle, fit in there as well. The only thing I haven't done on the first one is I'm still waiting for an end mill to turn up, is to do the 6 features around the outside, which I can do at any time. And I've ordered the bearings. I finally got onto a set of bearings for this spindle, which I had some pretty wild price ranges on them. Yeah, anything from 2.5 times the price for exactly the same bearing and the brand. Yeah, I picked them up, and I picked them up for $14 each, and I was getting quotes of $35, $36 each. So yeah, and that's without shipping on top of that. So So anyway, I've got to put these 6 features in later on, which is bugger all. Anyway, I'll go over to the lathe and I'll show you how I made mine. So the first dimension we've got to hit is the overall dimension, which is 1 inch 3/8. One thou up. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, now we've got to reduce down to 270 thousandths. 1 inch 270 thou. The shoulder here is 203, works out to be 203 thou long. So I'll get an indicator set up at the back of the carriage here. Oh shit, right on the money there. Now I'm 3 thou up, thank God for that. That's not bad. Probably 3 or 4, yeah, 3/10 up, 4/10 up, that'll do. Okay, now I've got to put that thread on there now. I've got the quick gear change gearbox. Yeah, they've got the gearbox moved to where it's got to be. Jesus Christ, I can't get my words out this morning. Everything's set to go, so right to do a scratch pass, make sure I am right. Pretty darn sexy to me. A little bit firm. Spring past that. just like that, the thread is done. Okay, now I can put the features on the inside now. So just before I go on to put them features in the middle, what I've done is I put, just blow that thread out again. It's better. I just put a tiny little undercut in here at the front, against that face, so it butts up hard, and I put a tiny lead on the front. Okay, moving on. So if you haven't guessed, I'm making this piece in two parts. So it'll be two pieces joined together. Which is probably already worked that one out anyway. So this has to go to 940 thou. It's 940. Yeah, 940 thou. Tells me I've got 23 thousandths to go. As close as shit is to swearing. Yeah, I'm a thou over. That's okay. I can get away with a thou. Okay, part her off. I'll go and lap that on a piece of glass now. Oh, stand up, you useless bastard. That's what we ended up with. And it's bloody hot. So I've just started on a piece of glass, the paper, and I'll just started cleaning that up at 940. So I've got to reduce this down to 940. Got a bit to come off.
Oh, he's in here. You're not still there, are you?
Yeah, mate, how are you, mate?
You would never bolt like that and enough to fit that.
You were a thou up. This is a thou up too. So I reckon that will fit. Oh, that hurt too. So I'm going to leave that outside diameter at that. Now I've got to bore the inside out and put a step on this face here. Actually, I'll put that step in next. Eighth thou up. Yeah, about 4/10 under. It'll be okay though. Okay, now I can put the centre hole in. Hopefully I've just hit that number smack on. Tiddle-doo. Give that a clean up now. Yeah, it's a little bit hot. Too hot. So just got the two parts started together. Yeah, I know whether you can pick it up there. You were seeing where I put that little tiny ring in with the threading tool on this outer diameter. It's just to hold a bit of Loctite, which is the plan. I don't know if this is going to get wiped off, but as long as it gets in that groove, you squeeze it together. Wipe it all off. It's actually a really good fit. There's one more feature in this I forgot about. There's a recess in the back of this which is 31 thousandths deep and 1 inch diameter. Ooh. Got close, only 4th hour over. It's close enough for me. So here's a bit of a look. What we ended up with. You can't even see the join there, which is really good. Now I am going to lap these ends just a touch more to get them marks out. As far as fit goes, they're both a good fit. Now this one here I put a bit larger chamfer on, which is sort of a bit peeved about now because it shows up a little bit more. But anyway, what it is what it is. So that's the outer shell of the spindle complete. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Another bit of the puzzle complete.